Representing Serbia, Vakhid ABBASOV.
Vakhid ABBASOV makes his way to the red corner. The Serbian man receiving generous applause as he makes his way into the Stark Arena. Zhakshylyk, TALAIBEKOV of Kyrgyzstan heading for the blue corner. So Rodrigo Garcia Geron of Guatemala is our referee. And we're underway. Action from the third preliminary round of the 67-kilogram welterweight tournament. The round of 16, and this one between boxers from Serbia and Kyrgyzstan. The southpaw wearing red is Serbia's Vakhid ABBASOV, part of a 12-strong Serbian boxing team, 24 years of age, born in Russia. Represented Russia until 2019. His fellow southpaw, wearing blue, a towering figure at the weight, who's just taken a stiff right jab from ABBASOV, is Zhakshylyk TALAIBEKOV, 27 years of age, competing in his third bout of Belgrade 2021. And he's been very impressive in his two victories so far, scoring a third round stoppage in the round of 64 as he lands a good right hand. And taking a 4-1 split decision over the two-time Olympian Abada Al-Kasba of Jordan in the round of 32, the second preliminary round. There's a bye in the first preliminary round for a man who's just landed a good right jab to the body. ABBASOV comes back with a good reverse 1-2, left jab, then right cross against his taller opponent. Drops down with a nice right hand to the body, and then he prevailed on a unanimous point decision victory over Sanal Shahi of Nepal in the second preliminary round. So we're beyond the halfway stage of this opening round. Both boxers have established their lead jabs effectively, and that was a beautifully quick up jab scored by ABBASOV. Check right hand is a scoring shot from ABBASOV. TALAIBEKOV on the front foot, stalking his shorter opponent. But look at that for timing on that lead right hand from the man in red once again. Check right hand was a slapping shot, but it landed, but that's why the referee from Guatemala intervened immediately. For it to be a scoring shot, it must land with the knuckle part of the glove, not with the inside part of the glove, which renders it a slap. Darting right jab. Fired out once again from ABBASOV, who's using the space of the ring very effectively, and TALAIBEKOV just struggling to get to grips with him, because ABBASOV has increased his timing and his range, taken some of the power off it, and has put more speed on his punches in the second half of this opening round. They're all scoring punches that he's been landing, and I think he's landed enough of them to take the first as he goes on a jog back to his red corner after a very impressive first 3 minutes of boxing. So the first round in the book, and scored unanimously in favor of Vakhid ABBASOV of Serbia. Some of the action then from the first round, and the lead right hand of the shorter boxer was a really effective weapon. The speed with which he was able to deliver it, often without reply, was notable indeed. And TALAIBEKOV, who possesses a terrific right jab, unsurprising given his stature, wasn't able to find a range with him of his with the same level of consistency. So into the second round then, Zhakshylyk TALAIBEKOV, the reigning national champion of Kyrgyzstan, taking his first and only national title earlier this year after a series of podium finishes in the past. Well, he's got to try and find a range with his straight punches. You can see the attributes that he possesses. There he did get through with the right jab, but the movement of ABBASOV is very impressive, both with the feet and with the head when he sways from the waist, able to turn to make TALAIBEKOV fall short. And how about that for a right jab without response? It almost brought an olay from the crowd, as did that 1-2 from ABBASOV. Left cross did get through from TALAIBEKOV, darting in and out with the feet, and as he tried to go down to the body, he was picked off by a right jab upstairs from ABBASOV. Oh, terrific three-shot combination. The left cross, which was delivered twice in quick succession during that cluster, was eye-catching indeed. Blistering speed from the white boxing gloves of Vakhid ABBASOV. And TALAIBEKOV bites down, tries to get back into the pocket, but he's not able to catch this man cleanly with anything consistent. Wonderful concentration being exhibited as ABBASOV continues to use all of the space of the boxing ring. Cleverly ties his man up when he felt himself going towards the ropes. Now he's back to the space of ring center. We're beyond the midpoint of the second round. So we've got a call of time from the referee. We've got a damaged nose, which has been caused by a punch. The referee has just signaled in the direction of the technical official ringside. But the doctor happy for the contest to continue. And on a resumption, the right jab of TALAIBEKOV wasn't too far away. Feinting with the feet, trying to close the distance, got through with a left cross after he took a right jab from ABBASOV. TALAIBEKOV just looking to quicken his feet now, shorten the steps that he's taking as he bids to slow down this elusive figure wearing red for Serbia. But moving effectively, both clockwise and counterclockwise, is ABBASOV. Good left hand to the body, may have threatened to become a kidney punch as it strayed around the rear. And the damaged nose being inspected once again by the doctor. One of the pleasures of doing this job is that I often had former champions seated alongside me. Without throwing anybody under the bus, the sentiment from one of them in particular seems to be, well, it's just a nosebleed, let's get on with it. Because I think that is one of the occupational hazards of competing in this sport. The boxer's happy to compete with it, but the referee just following protocol and ensuring that the injury is inspected. Beautiful right jab once again, right onto the end of that damaged nose of TALAIBEKOV. Second round in the book, and for my money, it's another very good display of boxing from Vakhid ABBASOV. This man running out of time in which to turn this around. Let's get confirmation though, and there it is. 2 rounds completed, both of them scored unanimously in favor of the Serbian boxer. For the second successive round, the speed of ABBASOV was notable. So into the third and final round then, and Vakhid ABBASOV, who is the man who is receiving these cries of Serbia, Serbia from the fans in attendance here at the Stark Arena, has been boxing beautifully. Look at the speed of his feet. And TALAIBEKOV, to his credit, is trying to cut off the avenue of escape, but he simply cannot pin this man down. It's another intervention from the referee to get the nose damage inspected once more. Just saw that shot in the background of the referee placing his palm, his fist into his open palm to indicate that the injury has been caused by a punch. So if it causes the contest to be stopped, we will be going to the scorecards. Don't think it will cause the contest to be stopped. The doctor happy for it to proceed once again. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds gone in the final round. And the foot speed of Vakhid ABBASOV, the 2019 Under-22 European Championship gold medalist when the event was held in what was then his homeland in Vladikavkaz in Russia. Well, it's been too much for TALAIBEKOV to deal with, and it's not because he's not trying or because he's not talented, but the man simply will not stay still. And look at that footwork to get himself out of the corner. Terrific speed. And he's using that to real good effect. Well, it's the same injury that is being inspected and cleaned up once again. So approaching the mid-stage of this third and final round, and Zhakshylyk, TALAIBEKOV must be finding this a frustrating exercise. ABBASOV spoken to about punching incorrectly once again. Beautiful counter, right, left, laid back, came back with the two-shot combination. And ABBASOV holding his feet in the pocket for longer than he has done for practically the entire contest. Usually he's the man on the move, but he's presenting a different posture here. And look at the success that TALAIBEKOV was able to enjoy to the body as ABBASOV held his feet. Now, he didn't give the impression that he was feeling the pace of the contest. He's so relaxed up there in the boxing ring. He's been resting when he's not been punching, keeping his composure, but it's a completely different look being presented by ABBASOV now, and that is bringing TALAIBEKOV right into it, scoring with straight punches. But ABBASOV, look at him pound his chest as if to say, bring it to me. I've shown you my skill set over the first 2.5 rounds. Here in this final minute of the final round, I'm going to show you I can do something different and make this an ultimate victory. Not only beat you by boxing and moving, but by standing in the pocket and outboxing you there as well. Now, for what it's worth, I think TALAIBEKOV enjoyed some terrific success when ABBASOV did choose to hold his feet, scoring to the body with good punches from both hands. But on the resumption, well, let's see what ABBASOV does, and it's the movement around the perimeter of the boxing ring once again. Exchange of jabs, the shorter man's timing, terrific to behold once again. Good work to the body with the southpaw left, leading that two-shot combination from TALAIBEKOV, getting through the middle with volume once again as ABBASOV comes out of his shell and spears his man with a jolting right jab. And again, he continues to nod in the direction of his opponent as he backed him up with his footwork and presence. Wonderful performance this. And again, they heard the 10-second clapper. They knew the contest was coming to an end. And TALAIBEKOV, knowing that he wasn't going to find the shot against this slippery, speedy opponent. Just offered a glove as if to say, okay, today is your day, you've got me. And that's good sportsmanship. But Vakhid ABBASOV with a quite brilliant display of hitting and moving, invariably without being hit for the majority of the contest. And on occasion, in the final round, he held his feet and showed another facet to his game. Terrific performance. ABBASOV is going through.
In the bout number 364 in the ring A, the winner on points by unanimous decision is the boxer out of the red corner, Vakhid.
Well, it's wonderful to see that. Zhakshylyk, TALAIBEKOV applauding the man who has just conquered him. Vakhid ABBASOV with a quite brilliant display of boxing on the move, presenting angles, wonderful variety of punch and blistering speed of hand and foot, sending him through to the quarterfinals. He'll be in action tomorrow in the afternoon session where he faces off against Japan's Tokyo Olympian from earlier this summer. He and Seiwan Okazawa will go head to head. Some of the action then from the contest that has just concluded.